Okay, let's turn off that music.
All right, here we are. It is now 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is the kickoff to this new movie talk collab series. Basically, for anybody that wants to get up and talk about movies. And yeah, so waiting on my first guest. I don't know who that is yet. Hey, Common Rider. So until I wait for my first guest, hey, Bobby, I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Actually, let me do this. Yeah. So I'm not going to put the invite in the chat here, but what I'm going to do is I'll display the email. And for anybody that wants to join in, reach out to me that way. Let me know who you are beforehand, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to put this right here. So there you are. So if anybody wants to be my first guest, again, reach out to me via that email. Let me know who you are beforehand. And until that happens, I'll take any questions that you guys might have. And it's basically, it's no different from a live stream or, I'll answer questions until somebody reaches out. So fire away. And I have my drink right here. So let me get this check. Okay. All right. So, yeah, like I said, for this debut here, I'm going to go for a while. And again, whoever joins in here, we'll see what happens. I've talked to a couple of people. They may show up. Like, again, we'll see what happens. Have I seen the Janitor movie from 2021? No, I haven't. Yeah, it is. So I've made an email for this kind of series. It's for anybody that wants to join in because I don't want to put the link in the chat and have like a bunch of people show up in the waiting room and I don't know who came in what order. So I think it's easier to do by email. It's not my personal email. Again, I've just created that email for this. That's a collaboration email. So but I'm still checking, so yeah, like I said, I'll still take questions until that time comes. Yeah. I mean, I have an email, but that I wanted to create an email for this, just to keep it separate. And it's easier to do because when you put any kind of link in the chat. I mean, of course, I know everybody up here. I know most of y'all, but you never know who might pop in. That's not a friend, or it's a troublemaker or a troll. So I'd rather just share it via email or, via the, via email. So yeah. Top 5 favorite moments from Willy's Wonderland. I have to watch the film again to give you like a top 5, but it's a good movie. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed that movie. I have to watch it again. Yeah, so whenever whoever's going to be my guest, we'll kind of go from there, and we'll still answer questions and all that good stuff. Now for this debut here, you know, it's not going to be like an ongoing format for people that will watch this later. I just wanted to kind of do a little bit of like have fun here a little bit with a guest, kind of like switch out every 30 minutes. And uh, again, this is the debut, so we'll see what happens, how it goes. Um, but yeah. I have not seen the Banana Split movie. I know you did request that, and it's still on my list. Yeah. So I haven't watched it yet, but I will probably watch it next weekend. It just depends. Hey, Omir, let me get that email back up. Yeah, there it goes. So, again, that's for anybody that wants to kind of be my first guest here. I'm not going to put the link in the chat. I'll share the link if anybody's interested. But hope you're doing well, Amir. As a matter of fact, I'll take that off for the moment. Hey, Gabo. I just, if you would like to be my first guest, it's up to you. But, I have an email if you want to. So I have, if you want to reach out to me that way and you can be my first guest, it's totally up to you. But for this is kind of like a debut. And okay, I'm going to just reach out to me that way and we'll go from there. Uh, I'm going to, and I'll explain when Alex gets on here. So yeah, because this, Alex, if you're still there, I don't know, because this is a new email. I don't have your email like saved or whatever. So you're gonna have to like hit me first, and then I'll let you in. Or I could just put the link in the chat. I know I could just do that. It'd be easier, but so let me go ahead and take that down here. And Alex, if you're still there, I'm gonna do it like this. So there you are. Bam. Yeah, I was trying to do it like keep it via email, but if it's easier to do it that way for the moment, I'll put the link in the chat. But I'm going to be careful. I mean, I trust you guys. I know all of you, but again, you never know. All right. We're getting ready to add Alex here in 3, 2, 1. It's buffering. Hey,
Hello.
how's it going, man?
Going well. Just kicking back, just enjoying the weekend and all.
Yeah, let me put the display up real quick.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
So you're my first guest for this,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I don't know if you may have heard or whatnot, but so basically for this, I was gonna like have a guest every 30 minutes,
Every 30 minutes. Okay.
and now I'm kind of waiting on more people, and maybe more people will show up. Um, but
Hope for the best.
yeah, I know it's Saturday. It's Saturday night, and people are
Mhm.
probably doing stuff. But before, we'll see what happens. Well, there's three people watching right now, so um,
Yeah.
well, we can answer this question real quick.
I don't know how to answer that. That really is. All of them really hurt, to be honest. But I can't really pick one.
Probably, I have to look at a list. But before I get into, yeah, well, okay, I have a timer right here. Basically, was what I'm looking at,
Hmm.
and so before I get to that, I'm going to throw out some sample questions here for you.
Okay.
So basically, for people out there that don't know who you are, I mean, I know who you are, but to
Yeah.
give them a taste of who you are,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna hit you with kind of like James Lipton style.
James Lipton style. Okay.
So, all right, Alex, what's your
Hmm.
favorite film decade?
Favorite film decade would probably be mm, between 84 and 95.
Okay, so the 80s and the 90s.
Yes.
All right, what's your favorite genre?
Action.
Favorite movie character?
There's too many to mention. I mean, technically Liu Kang, but he's a game character. But, if I had to go movie characters, God, that's a tough one.
But there's no timer, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
take your time.
Yeah. But if we're like going by, in terms of like action heroes, and, Rambo is definitely up there.
Okay,
Yeah.
favorite. Okay, favorite movie snack that isn't popcorn.
Pizza.
Favorite sequel.
Favorite sequel. Ooh. Obviously there are the more popular examples like T2, Empire Strikes Back. That's a really tough one because there are a lot of good sequels, a lot of underrated ones too.
Okay, subtitles on or off.
Well, it depends on what kind of movie it is. If it's a foreign film, I usually watch it with the subtitles on. But
Yeah.
it, but it also depends on what kind of movie it is, because if we're talking like dubs, if we're talking dubs if we're talking foreign films, you know, sometimes I don't mind the subtitle. Sometimes I don't mind watching it dubbed, even though sometimes the dubbing is terrible.
Yeah. All right. And the last question here: describe the future of movies in 3 words.
3 words. Uncertain, shit, and I don't know. I can't think of another word. Uh, if things get worse, lost, I suppose.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So, what I'm going to do, since, right now, I mean, you're only my guest here,
Hmm.
and there's not a lot of people, there's like a few people watching. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap the timer,
Hmm.
and you're my first guest.
All right.
So, however long we go here, and for
Yes.
people that are watching, the 4 people that are watching, Alex is going to be my first guest. So, we're going to go from here and talk with the chat.
Yeah.
But by the way, you, because we live in the same state, we don't live too far from each other. We've talked before, but that theater in Durham, that retro film series, is playing The Crow here in about 2 weeks.
Cool. The Crow in Durham.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, actually. Especially, since the film was filmed in Wilmington.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, though, because it's like a matinee. It's like a showing on that Friday the 13th, like around 4 o'clock or whatever. Then there's one on Saturday around 1.
This is next month, correct?
Yeah, October, yeah.
Yeah. It's fitting because, am I getting Mortal Kombat 1? Yes, I am on Tuesday. Anyways, but yeah, that's perfect timing considering the setting of the movie. When does it take place? Devil's Night, Halloween.
Mm.
And if I'm not mistaken, the movie was released on May 13th, 1994. That was a Friday the 13th.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
So I've only seen City of Angels, but what are your thoughts on those other Crow movies?
To be perfectly honest, I think in some ways I kind of view The Crow as similar to Highlander in that there should have been only one. I really do not give a shit about the sequels. To me, there's only one Crow. That's Brandon Lee. I can let Mark Dacascos slide from Stairway to Heaven, the TV show. It's just technically the same character. Plus, Mark Dacascos is awesome. But really, generally speaking, it should have been a one and done.
Yeah. Yeah, City of Angels, and I'm not a fan of, and I haven't seen. Was it Salvation? Is the third one?
Salvation was the
Salvation.
third one, if I'm mistaken. Yeah.
And the fourth one is
Wicked Prayer.
Wicked Prayer.
More like Wicked Turd with Eddie Furlong as the Crow.
Which he's looking better nowadays, but still, I know he's got like dentures.
Yeah.
But have you seen the footage of the Jean-Claude Van Damme Mortal Kombat?
Yes, I have seen the trailer. I have seen the gameplay. Very, very cool. Especially when things come full circle like that, considering how the original idea that the creators of Mortal Kombat had was to make a video game with Jean-Claude Van Damme, but that didn't go through, so they ended up making the first Mortal Kombat game. And they more or less applied Van Damme into the character of Johnny Cage.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got a couple more viewers here, so feel free. Whoever's watching, hit us with questions. We're just kind of chit-chatting away here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was I had an idea about if there was a lot of people that were wanting to come in, I was gonna have a timer, but since right now, it's kind of slowing down a little bit, I'm gonna scrap that idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just Alex here is gonna be my guest here for the night.
Kind of like the Megan Fox. About that, yeah, she's voicing the vampire chick, Natara. One, I'm not really sold on that idea. Fair enough if you like it. Number two, I heard a lot of people, some fans thought she sucked in the role. No pun intended.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. Fuck. I don't know what she's doing Expendables 4. That's a whole nother topic in itself.
Yeah.
And we still got to do Annihilation. We did a commentary for Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 95, yeah.
Or, whatever, the reboot.
Yeah, 2021. Hello, Liam. It's going well.
So, yeah, I've been kind of trying to advertise this a little bit, but I don't know if people weren't sure what it was about. I mean, it's basically no different from what we're doing, like we usually stream with the guys or have one-on-ones conversations.
It's all good.
But what's up? Let's see, movie news. Just a look at what we have here. Drew Barrymore deletes emotional apology video.
Drew Barrymore deletes an apology video. What kind of apology?
I guess because she brought back her show during the strike, and there was outrage over that.
Huh. Yeah, about that strike, I've noticed more and more actors have been joining the strike. I saw a picture of Margot Robbie and Samara Weaving joining the strike, which is kind of fun because they a lot of people say they look alike. You know,
they do. I mean, you can.
Yeah,
they do look alike, really.
Yeah, Margot Robbie has also kind of looks like Jamie Presley at times.
Yeah. Do you like Margot Robbie as an actress?
From what I've seen, she's pretty capable. You know, definitely a good looking actress too. You know.
Yeah, I haven't seen Barbie, and to be honest with you, I have no interest in watching it.
Yeah, it's not for me. You know, it's fine if people like it. You know, it's just I didn't grow up. I have a lady friend who likes playing with Barbies. That's cool. You know, and I have nothing against that. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot here that I'm looking at. I mean, I think Stallone joked about, you know, I guess they're trying to get him back for another Rambo, and I think Stallone mentioned, like, you know, what is Rambo going to fight this time? Arthritis? And I'm like, well, the fifth one was unnecessary.
Fifth one was unnecessary. Probably the worst one, because at least Rambo 3, you know, is enjoyable. That one's kind of underrated too.
Actually, Rambo 3 is my favorite.
Oh, cool. That's really cool, actually.
Like, for the longest time, it was First Blood Part 2, but rewatching 3 again, I'm like, this is my favorite.
The first Transformers movie, Revenge of the Fallen, and Jennifer's Body. That was more power to you. It's been a long time since I've seen any of the Transformers films. I'm not really the most hardcore Transformers fan. I mean, I watched some of the show back in the day, but, you know, I didn't like catch up with it.
Yeah. I'm changing the title right here. How do you want to be referred as? ryukang1995?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had to make some changes here, but it's all right.
No, it's all good.
So
great background. Great background too.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's the collection in the office.
Yeah,
I had to like I was trying to get a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
And for people, I don't know if you got Photoshop, but Adobe, you can do a lot with Adobe. Yeah, Adobe Spark.
That's cool.
And I think it's free. Adobe Express, yeah. But anyways. Yeah, so this is kind of, you know, the permanent background for the series here.
Yes, which is, it couldn't be any more fitting.
To showcase physical media rules.
Physical media rules, fuck streaming, fuck digital. You know?
Yeah. So for anybody that's watching, feel free to hit us with questions.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do next? I mean, we talked about, Annihilation, but is there any other commentary that?
That is a very good question. Depends on what we can do, what's in our mind, what are we in the mood for, and it would be nice to do like that'd be very interesting to do a blind commentary. What I mean by blind is, you know, watching a movie that either it's our first time seeing or the first time we haven't seen in a long time, you know.
Yeah, like a really bad movie on YouTube or something.
Yeah, I mean, besides Mortal Kombat Annihilation, but that's still fresh in our minds.
Yeah, because I think we would. First off, I would have to rent it, and that's bad enough because I can just watch it right there, but it's just too much to move that TV around and watch it. And
at least you don't own it. I'm one of the unfortunate motherfuckers that owns that piece of shit.
I do own it. I have it on Blu-ray, unfortunately.
Oh, Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not alone then. Zach King thing where you stick your hand out of the video and grab one of those movies. That's a common thing a lot of us do in in our videos sometimes though.
What's that?
Standing up and grabbing a movie off the shelf.
Oh, I have that Video Hound book,
Uh-huh.
and I was just gonna like kind of go through it and be like, "Bam, this is what I'm gonna watch."
That'd actually be a good idea.
So, I mean, it's over there somewhere, but
Hmm.
there's a 2021 version of that book that's like 2,000 pages, and I want to get that one, and that might be the last one they're gonna do.
Yeah, especially now that the whole fucking strike is going on. Like,
Yeah,
what can they do?
yeah, I think because now the internet like really was the death of those books. Like, I don't think they're going to make any more. It's like with Leonard Maltin. Leonard Maltin's not making any more of his movie guides.
Nah, he ain't. No.
And I don't know how Leonard Maltin is, but he's still around.
He's still around, surprisingly, like
Yeah, he's making like live streams with his daughter and talking about movies and stuff. And
that's really cool, actually.
so, but I could look around and see what we got here to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look forward to The Exorcist Believer?
No, I can't think of I'm not really huge on The Exorcist. I mean, I've seen I've seen bits of the first one. That was it. I heard the third one is underrated. The second one is a piece of shit from what I've seen, from what I've heard. But it just never gelled with me.
Mm-hmm. I can watch The Exorcist, but it's not like it's not a film that I revisit much.
Yeah, when it comes to horror, I was always more into like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you got the shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. This is I got from Walmart. Yeah, go to Walmart.
A good Walmart.
Yeah. They got some good horror t-shirts out right now.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Saw 10. Do you look forward to that?
No. Why is there another one?
Because it's time to play a game.
Time to play what? Triple H's
Triple
game?
H style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get Triple H's Jigsaw?
Triple H's. Oh my God. I want to play a game.
We're gonna make that Saw 11.
Yeah, Saw 11. Wasn't that they brought back Saw? What next? They're gonna bring out fucking Final Destination.
As a matter of fact, I think they are.
Great. More ridiculous deaths that are physically impossible to do. I don't know.
Well, I swear to God, I saw like where Tony Todd is coming back for another one. Let me see if I could find that again. Final Destination 6, Tony Todd to return. And that was announced a couple of days ago.
Much like Saw, the Final Destination series got more and more ridiculous as it went on,
Yeah, to me, after like part 3, it really got convoluted.
Yeah.
I could watch the first 3, but that's it.
I did see the Aquaman trailer. I don't give a shit.
There you have it. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen like the thumbnail. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. Pretty much, the interest in superhero movies has waned on us,
Yeah, I think people are just tired.
They're just tired, and this movie's been delayed for God knows how many times,
Did they say for what? Like, what was the reasons for delays?
I think one of the main reasons is because of Amber Turd.
She shit in Jason Momoa's bed or something.
Yeah, probably because they just realized, fuck, people don't want to see this bitch in movies anymore. We gotta re-edit as much as we can to get her out of this,
Yeah. Yeah, just Bad Boys 4 director teases new title, less dramatic tone.
I'm good. I don't know if I want another Bad Boys movie. I mean, the last one was fine, but you know.
Apparently, John Carpenter is returning to the director's chair. He did an episode, Suburban Screams,
Huh.
for Peacock.
I wonder if he still got it in him though.
What are your thoughts on The Flash?
I didn't see the Flash. All I saw was the trailers. I listened to a lot of the rants that our friends have in the circle. That was enough for me. You know, fuck this movie. Fuck it up the ass. Fuck Ezra Miller. Fuck that. I can't even call Ezra Miller a he or even a she. It's them. Fuck them. You know,
Both of them.
both of them. Yeah.
There's two of them in the movie.
There's yeah. Fuck them. Fuck Ezra Miller. Fuck Ezra Miller 2. Uh, fuck the fact that the last time we're probably going to see Michael Keaton as Batman, he dies on screen and he's repeatedly killed.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie. Fuck the CGI looking like fucking PlayStation 1, like looking like PS1, PS2 levels of graphics.
Yeah, even I saw where Tim Burton recently talked about how he didn't like the Nick Cage's cameo as Superman.
Yeah, and that was another thing about the CGI, about them fucking putting CGI Nick Cage Superman, you know. And it looks looks worse than PlayStation 2.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, unfortunately.
You have
And I haven't reviewed it yet because for that reason. That I feel like if I wanted to rant on the movie, I have to watch it again, and I don't want to put myself through that. I mean, I remember most of it, but it's just the fact of I don't want to go through that again.
What's even more infuriating about this shit is that it has been done right in animated form. Those DC animated movies treat the mythos and the characters with much more respect. They do the storylines much better than this fucking overhyped piece of shit.
And it flopped, right? I mean,
it flopped, yeah. And Ezra Miller, that's another fucking nut job that Warner Brothers decided to keep around.
Now, what do you think was a contributing factor to the flop? Like, was it Ezra Miller's actions or just
that was one of them. Another one is the state of superhero movies as it is now.
Yeah.
And honestly, and the movie kept getting delayed too, just like Aquaman.
Yeah, I think it was both of them factors.
It was it was
more so,
and much more too, because and the trailers didn't get me hyped either. I saw the trailer; it looked like again the CG looked bad, and Michael Keaton, he looked like he was there for a paycheck, really.
Yeah. I mean, we see him die not once but twice.
Not once but twice.
And that was the last time that we're going to see Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah, Michael Keaton as Batman, and what they did with the Star Wars sequels with Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, how they reduced him to a fucking joke. I probably should be glad. I probably should be glad that Robin Shou retired, because if they were to do another Mortal Kombat movie, like a multiverse story, and they brought him in there, they probably would have done him dirty and killed him off at the end.
Yeah. Or have him be like, Luke in The Last Jedi or something, where he's living on the cliff and looking like the Highlander, and
looking like the Highlander, looking like looking like Christopher Lambert,
Yeah. Drinking blue milk from a creature.
Oh God, I don't want to imagine that shit. Mortal Kombat has already had enough bad stories as it is. It doesn't need that extra mile.
I think we just gave him the next Mortal Kombat movie, so I apologize.
It's fine. It's just
Johnny Cage is going to be canceled.
As if he hasn't been canceled already enough with the It's not like Morbius because I avoided a movie. You're good. Unfortunately, I didn't see Morbius, but unfortunately, John had the displeasure of seeing it with Fabio.
Pleasure, more like
I said displeasure.
displeasure. I was about to say, yeah, it was that movie just sucks. It's not the worst comic book movie. It just sucks.
It just sucks. It's pretty fucking close from what I saw. It's just, there's nothing remarkable about that movie from what I saw.
No, I mean, Jared Leto is, and all the stories that came off the set, that you've heard about him being wheeled around in a wheelchair because he wanted to stay in character. And I'm like he had to be wheeled to the bathroom during bathroom breaks. And
did he have an injury? What was that all about?
Oh, because his character was on crutches or something, and he wanted to be method.
Yeah, he wanted to be method acting. He wanted his agent to wipe his ass after he takes a shit. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did that on set.
Yeah, he probably went like Marlon Brando on the set of The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, you probably had a handler waiting in the porta potty.
Yeah. He probably wanted a midget to own.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that movie just... I saw it and then I forgot about it next week.
Yeah, I don't remember. If I saw clips of it, I don't remember because that's how memorable it was. Jared Leto is in the new Haunted Mansion. Really?
I had no
idea. I
didn't
see that movie.
I knew that Rosario Dawson was in it, and Danny DeVito and Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Such a weird cast.
Such an odd cast, Yeah. And Danny DeVito. You're better than this, man.
Yeah, Tim Burton says, this is random, but reuniting with Michael Keaton. Yeah, so with Beetlejuice 2, I think there was 2 days left of filming. And all the strikes happened.
I don't know.
What are your thoughts on Beetlejuice 2?
I don't know. I think that's another one that probably should be left alone,
Yeah. Oh, because assuming because I wonder, now that I look forward to it, but I wonder how much of a role that Michael Keaton's going to have in this. I mean, he was barely in the first movie. I mean, it's not a complaint or a negative, but
you're right. What are they going to do? Do the next generation of people that encounter Beetlejuice and do a fucking rehash of the first film?
It kind of feels like it because, I mean, Winona Ryder's back and Jenna Ortega is the daughter of Lydia Dietz. Yeah, Catherine O'Hara, she's back.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, have I listened? 30 Seconds to Mars. That was a long ass time. I don't remember much of their music, to be honest.
I haven't heard one bit or one song from that group.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just tired of Jared Leto.
Yeah, he's the worst fucking Joker, anyways.
Yeah, and I know we're going from Beetlejuice 2 to Joker, but yeah. So Tim Burton talked about they wanted to go back to the good old days of filmmaking, so they, I guess, incorporated a lot of puppets into Beetlejuice 2 and a lot of practical effects. And
oh, that's cool. At least it will have a redeeming quality.
Yeah, but I don't
give a shit anyways. That's one thing I didn't like about the first Beetlejuice. I wish Michael Keaton had more screen time since he's the title character. What can you do? That happens sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I kind of wonder. I love Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton's not in the film much, but what is it? Because what I've heard about the sequel is that Beetlejuice is married to Monica Bellucci.
Okay, where did that come from?
Yeah, she's in the movie too.
Huh. I mean, that'd be nice being married to her, but that's not going to save the film.
Yeah, and Willem Dafoe's in it. And apparently he's going to be like some kind of like police officer in the afterlife or some kind of character like that. That's what I've heard.
He should be like a fucking creature like that character he voiced in Death Note, the Death Note movie. But
I have never seen the Death Note movie.
Yeah, a lot of people shit on it. I heard Matt didn't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know it's an anime, right? It's based on an anime.
It's an anime, yeah.
And I don't know much about the anime.
But even with that aside, he should probably do like a crazy fucking character like Green Goblin or like Nosferatu from Shadow of the was it Shadow of the Vampire or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of saw something again. Speaking of Willem Dafoe, the old the original look at the Green Goblin.
Yes.
And I'm thinking like, why didn't they go with that look?
I thought of the same thing because it is much more effective, much creepier. You know, some people probably say, "Oh, but it probably wouldn't be that realistic. It wouldn't be that practical." Maybe we keep in mind that Spider-Man made that fucking his costume, and it looks like it took him days to make that. You know, looks very professional.
And from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but something like they didn't want to scare the kids or something like that, and they didn't want to make the Green Goblin look frightening, and that's why they didn't go that route.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you believe that?
I can kind of believe it, but you know,
he's a goblin for Christ's sake.
He's a fucking you know, not a literal goblin, but still, you know. And keep in mind that
go ahead. What are you gonna say? Oh,
and keep in mind the costumes for Spider-Man and Green Goblin, they, you know, especially that original Green Goblin suit. That Green Goblin costume was originally Alec Gillis and Tom Woodruff Jr.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, you know, and they did fantastic, you know, with Spider-Man and Green Goblin, and also with Goro in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You know, that must have really sucked to have their talents wasted like that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. Instead, you know, going with the Power Ranger villain look.
Yeah, the Power Ranger villain look. Yeah.
Let me get that.
Would you think 1K is tape, 2K is DVDs and Laserdisc, 3K is Blu-ray, and 4K? You know.
I never thought of it like that.
Never thought of it like that. I don't know if you could say 1K or 3K. I know about 2K film and 4K. You know.
Do you own any 4Ks?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't. All I have is DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah, I own some 4Ks, but it's not like you know, I'm still like building it up slowly, you know. And the thing about 4Ks sometimes is that they do improve the detail, the resolution, but because there's also blacks, you know, they also make the picture much darker, at least in my TV, my 4K TV. So there are times where I do struggle with, you know, trying to see what's going on with the 4K.
I just stick with Blu-rays.
Yeah.
And even then I'm trying to convert more to Blu-ray. So like over there I got some copies that I'm trying to get rid of, and so
yeah. I'll still keep the DVDs, you know, but I'll also collect more Blu-rays as well.
Let's see. So, yeah, for people that I think there's like 3 people watching still.
Yeah.
Like again, you know, feel free to hit us with questions. We're just kind of any questions other than what I've asked them at the beginning. These are for like, you know, to understand Alex.
Yes.
So feel free to hit us away. Is there anything you want to talk about as far as like topics or?
Wow, that's a really good question. There's nothing exciting in the movie news lately. You know,
Nah, I mean,
it might as it might as well be dead. Hollywood might as well be dead right now.
well, it's kind of like why I added that question in, like, describe the future in three
Yeah,
words.
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
And because
yeah.
right now it's uncertain.
Uncertain, lost, and shit.
Then what do you think? Okay, a year from now, what do you think it's going to look like as far as the movie industry and as a whole?
As a whole. I want to say I hope for the best, but at the same time, they don't even try to do the best sometimes. And
No.
if they do improvements, they're guaranteed to fuck up again.
Do you think this is going to be sort of like, wake up call, but maybe that's wishing too much?
It could be wishing too much. And if it is a wake up call, they're guaranteed to not learn anything. They're guaranteed to fuck up again.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, we've talked about the state of, hey, Ryan. Yeah, I
Hello,
mean,
Ryan.
uh, again, for people that are just joining in, feel free to ask away. We're just kind of chatting here. But I don't know what it's just. On one hand, I would say that we have enough,
Yeah.
and there's not much more for them to do.
Nah, I think a lot of the great ideas that we had in the past have already been done. Everything's been done already.
But do you think with this inevitable, like AI, the element of that, seeping into the creative field and filmmaking and all this stuff? I mean, it's inevitable. Do you think they should embrace that, or what's your take?
I personally don't want AI to take control of the film industry. I think that is lazy on their behalf, you know.
Yeah,
And it's really scary to think about AI taking over, you know, especially since they've documented that in a lot of movies, you know, like The Matrix and Terminator.
yeah. What is it? That's why I'm very curious to know what is going to happen in the next year or two, because we're already seeing what AI can do.
Yes.
Obviously, it's not. I mean, it's scary enough now where people can just say, "Hey, create this image," but the
Yes.
image that you see is a very distorted, like a
Like seven fingers in this one hand or shit like that, you know.
it's like a LSD dream.
LSD dream, you know, one like a character like overly waxy kind of complex and you know, it looks too real at times though.
Yeah, it's like you know, create me an image of this actor who's passed away. What would they look like today? And you get like a picture of Sloth.
Oh god.
I mean,
Yeah,
because
well,
it's. But
yeah,
anyways,
or shit like and picture this as an 80s dark fantasy film and you get the results.
yeah. I mean that's just one side of it. But I kind of
Mhm.
wonder how is that going to seep into movie making and you know actors.
If they even attempt to do you know for a fact that if they do incorporate AI technology into film, especially visually, it won't look so good.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying. I mean, I don't understand AI, so I'm not. That's why I'm kind of having a.
Yeah, it's a very complex
It's a
thing
very
to try to.
complex thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what does that change in regards to filmmaking and what would that affect? I mean, will it take out the human element completely?
Sad to say, it probably could actually.
Like, do you think? I mean, didn't we hear like was it Bruce Willis that sold his image or something to do with that? Where I guess like his image can be used for some type of stuff, like dealing with deep fakes or
That's another thing, the deep fake shit.
we look that up again.
Yeah, there's another thing about AI is the deep fake thing where people will just paste the image of a face into the footage.
Yeah, this is from last year. Deepfake Studio used 34,000 Bruce Willis images to create the actor's digital twin, but it doesn't own the rights to his image.
Honestly, that kind of thing is best left for a fan project, not for actual movie. Anime better today, Hollywood.
This is yeah, I'm hearing about this One Piece
The
movie
one
or series.
series, yeah,
Have you ever seen the?
the original.
Yeah,
I've seen bits of it, and I'm very familiar with it. But I don't. Again, I don't watch. I don't watch it religiously, especially since it's an ongoing series.
yeah. I don't know. Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the
I've never
Shell.
seen the. I've never seen the anime.
From what I remember, the anime was really good. Very influential. It was released at that time when cyberpunk was the hot topic. 95. You had like Johnny Mnemonic, hackers, the net, and virtuosity. So
Yeah, 1995 was the year of cyberpunk movies.
yes, it very much was.
Okay, so let's see what else is out there. Again, for people that are watching, feel free to ask questions. We're just kind of hanging around here.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer beats Bohemian Rhapsody and becomes the highest grossing biopic of all time.
Hmm. Okay.
Hey, wow, man.
Oh, Wild Man. I don't know if you want to ask some questions, Wild Man, or even join us, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it at one guest for this.
Even a one guest, yeah. But
Um,
feel free to ask us questions, Wild Man.
yeah, we're just kind of Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop, that's a good one. Yeah.
But as far as this goes, like, this kind of little top thing series here,
Mhm.
I'm going to eventually like add more people in. Like, it's not going to be like an ongoing one-on-one. So if
Right.
you want, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna come keeping it kind of one guess for this.
Yeah. Strange Days. I've heard of Strange Days. I've seen the trailer for it. Well, I didn't see it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I know it stars Ray Fiennes in the lead role, and Angela Bassett's in it as well.
Um, I saw something. Let me see here. Here's some questions for you. Until I okay, wait a second. We were just talking about that. It's funny. We were
Oh,
just talking about that.
yeah, bringing back the dead celebrities like James Dean. I don't think they should do that. Let's just let the man rest. And also, I mean, it would be is one thing to fantasize about ideas that could have been an idea and movies that exist in another universe or some shit like that, but to actually make that become reality through AI technology, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. I know I said I was gonna keep it at one guest. If Wildman
Okay.
wants to come in, well, I'll just keep it at three, and that's it.
Keep it at 3. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
kind of like we'll get a little flow going here.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you want to, Wildman, it's up to you. But here
It's
you
up to
go.
you.
And but I'm gonna stop it right there. So I think three's a good number for this.
Yes.
And
Less cluttered, less crowded.
yeah.
It's disgusting bringing back dead celebrities using AI. I fucking dread the day they'll do that to Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that would I would not want to see that.
I wouldn't want to see that either, let alone his son Brandon Lee.
I saw a picture recently where like their gravesite, like they
Yeah,
built like a little platform over it.
right.
Have you seen that?
Platform over it, huh?
Yeah, like you can look up an image or a picture, but yeah, apparently like over their grave they built like a platform with the rails.
Any reason for that?
I don't know. I guess like they're trying to prevent vandalism. That's my only guess.
Could be.
I'm just
Yeah,
guessing.
like thanks. I'm doing something, but I can text. Okay,
Okay, no problem.
I guess it's just us then.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I'll go for, you know, we've been going for what, 45 minutes here?
Yeah,
So we'll go for another hour or so.
yeah. I'm looking at the I'm looking at the picture. There are rails around it, around the two grave sites.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't always the case.
Nah,
Like it used to be just plain ground.
plain ground. Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Did you make those? I know Wild Man's been sending me like these Death Wish fan trailers. But did you make those, Wild Man?
Very curious.
Because I know like Wild Man, he's kind of like, I don't want to speak for Wild Man, but maybe he kind of advocates for a little bit of the AI thing. I don't know, like what's that's I guess it's kind of why he's asking us about AI and um
To be fair, we do. Some of us here do like to fantasize about movies that never happened in this universe, but and if they did, they didn't turn out the way we wanted them to.
yeah. Oh, here's one. Here, favorite
Favorite
Captain Bigelow.
Catherine Bigelow film. I haven't seen much of her filmography.
I'm gonna say for the moment, Point Break.
Point Break, yeah, that's one of the few I've seen from her.
I would say
Yeah,
because I haven't seen Near Dark. I haven't seen The Hurt Locker.
right. Yeah,
Blue Steel is pretty close.
Blue Steel. Yeah,
You know what? I'll be different. I'll say Blue Steel.
Blue Steel.
I don't think I thought about that. I'm like, that's an underrated movie.
Yeah,
And Ron Silver is insane in that movie.
Hans- in that movie. Yeah, May God rest his soul.
Have you seen that movie?
I heard of it. I didn't see it, but it definitely seems like I'd watch it someday.
That's it's crazy.
Yeah. I,
I
Jamie
mean,
Lee Curtis in the lead role.
yeah, like Ron Silver, he's played a handful of villains, but in
Yeah,
that movie, he's just like he's so out there and
like
psychotic.
more out there than his performance in Time Cop.
Yeah, he's very
Wow.
like he's a psychopath in that movie.
Yeah, because in Time Cop, he seemed like more subdued, more having a better idea of what to do. But it's from what you've described about him in Blue Steel, he's like deranged.
Yeah. Oh,
Point Break versus Face Off.
I'm gonna go with Point Break still.
Yeah. The thing about John Woo is that you know, other than maybe Hard Target, his Hong Kong filmography is generally better than his American films. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, Broken Arrow is an underrated one, but but when you think of what are his best movies, you think of like Hard Boiled and The Killer.
Yeah, there's other John Woo. Oh yeah, the ones you just mentioned. I haven't seen The Killer, and I haven't seen.
Was it Better Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but Hard Boiled's great. Hard
Hard
Target,
Boiled, Hard Boiled,
Broken Arrow.
Broken Arrow. Yeah. Ron Silver freaked the shit out of me in that movie. Okay. Yeah. What is it? Ron Silver deranged.
Oh,
Top 5 movie villains. Shit. There are a lot of good ones. I mean, obviously there are the classic examples like Darth Vader and who else? Hans Gruber from Die Hard. That's
Mhm.
another one. Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Uh, this is a tough one because there are so many good examples. I must say.
I'm still thinking. Yeah.
If you want to include horror movie icons, definitely Robert Englund as Freddy. Yeah, Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger is one of them. Uh, Robert Patrick is the T-1000. That's another really good villain. Um, I can't even make a top 5 movie villains, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I'm going to go off the top of my head here.
All right.
So Hans Gruber,
Hans Gruber. Yeah.
Ivan Drago.
Drago from Rocky 4. Yeah. Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, man. You know what? I was going to say Predator, but I don't know if he counts.
Sometimes he is like, I don't know. I don't know about Predator. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. Terry Tagawa as Shang Tsung.
I'm going to say, so I've named 2.
Yeah.
Probably Bennett from Commando.
Bennett from Commando. Yeah, Vernon Wells. If you want to include other genres that aren't action or horror, maybe Biff from Back to the Future.
Yeah, that's a villain.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Lo Pan, Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, Lo Pan. Yeah, that's a good one.
And then the Joker from Batman.
Which version? That's
89 version.
89.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
The Game with Michael Douglas.
I've heard of the game. I think that David Fincher directed that, not too long after he did Seven.
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I have the Blu-ray. I need to watch it again. Hey, director screenwriter. Hey, man. Rich.
Oh, Rich. That's a very interesting profile picture. It looked like a xenomorph.
Yeah, I think it's from Split Second.
Split Second. Oh yeah.
But that's a great guy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about our top 5.
Top Dollar for the Crow. That's a good one. The Michael Wincott.
If I had to make it a 10, like a top 10 movie villains, I'm just trying to think if I added 5 more.
5 more. It's a really tough one.
Oh wait, so it's not from Split Second. I thought it was.
Totally alien rip-off. Yeah, I was close. It does kind of have an alien look to it.
I thought it was Split Second.
Yeah.
The creature from that.
The creature in that movie kind of looks similar to Alien, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh gosh, here's the question of the night.
Ooh. Ezra Miller or Danny Masterson? Shit. That is like asking between AIDS and cancer.
Your diarrhea or vomit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say, Ezra Miller's probably worse because he hasn't been put away yet.
Yes. But still, Danny Masterson, what he did was uncalled for.
I think they kind of, in a way, you can almost say they both cancel out each other.
Yeah.
Because of Ezra Miller also like assaulted people,
yes,
right?
He assaulted people. Yeah. He had people worship him at do a shrine to him.
Yeah, then had like little babies with like gnawing on bullets. Like, you know, how did you hear about that?
I didn't know the specifics, but I definitely knew it was some fucked up shit.
Something that I'll look. I don't know if I want to go look up information about that, but
3 o'clock high yet. I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't seen it either. Top 5 movie heroes?
Movie heroes. Ooh. You mean like characters, or do you mean like the actors?
I guess characters.
Characters.
Well,
Rambo.
it's funny you're asking this question because at the top of the stream here, that was
Yeah.
it's almost part of this little questionnaire that I gave to Alex here. Like, what was your
Yeah.
favorite movie character?
Yeah.
But if you have a top 5, you can feel free to.
He's also probably asking you as well, because
Oh yeah, because I have to think probably John McClane, John Rambo.
John McClane, John Rambo, John Matrix from Commando, maybe.
Yeah, John Matrix.
The triple John, just like your name. John.
Yeah, John. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I could put John Wick in there because I didn't like 4. I'm trying to think of 2 more.
Probably
Jack Burton.
Jack Burton. Yeah, Kurt Russell from Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah,
and then
that's a tough one too.
Thinking. I'll say Batman '89.
Batman, Michael Keaton. Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Are you still thinking about yours?
There are some that I like, but I definitely think of more the actor than the character. Like Jackie Chan in Rumble in the Bronx. His name is Kyung, but you just think Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Hey, that's not a bad answer though.
Yeah. Kyung from Rumble in the Bronx. As far as Van Damme characters, I don't know about Frank Dukes because he's technically a real person,
Yeah. Just don't believe his lies.
Just don't believe his lies. No. Rocky. I mean, technically that's another Stallone character, but
Hey, that counts too.
Yeah. There are a lot of good ones. Like I mentioned Robin Shou as Liu Kang already, but Mortal Kombat Annihilation sucked ass. I could say Wesley Snipes is Blade, but then again, Blade Trinity sucked as well.
Yeah, but that's a good answer too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, did you see that Ashton Kutcher thing?
I heard of it. I saw images of it.
Yeah, like apparently back in 2003, he said something about just wait until Hillary Duff is 18 or whatever, or something like that.
The fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
he's starting to sound like those fucking kids that were waiting for the Olsen twins to get older.
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw. I mean, people can go find that.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I've never seen.
Never would have guessed because neither of us haven't seen the film.
I'm about to add that to the list. Among thousands of other movies I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And it's funny because that was like a question I was going to add to this little questionnaire. Like, what's one movie that you haven't seen that would surprise people?
A movie that I haven't seen that would surprise people. Ooh. That's a really good question because there are definitely some movies that either I haven't seen at all or I haven't seen in a long time,
Yeah. because I could give one answer right off the bat. Inception.
Yeah.
Well,
Inception.
yeah, Inception. I've never seen the entirety of Inception.
Wow. Yeah. What is
Are you still thinking about that?
Yeah, it's like my mind draws blank with that sometimes, but a film that I haven't seen that would surprise people. I don't know. Some of the ones I haven't seen probably would not surprise people, you know.
Neil Punk says he hasn't seen Insidious,
Insidious or The Conjuring, yeah.
and that's another one too. I haven't seen The Wrestler.
Wrestler. Ah, I think
So
I
you
got
got one.
the recent Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland.
Care to share why?
Because I lost interest, and because they weren't being they weren't doing justice to the legacy of Spider-Man in the way I wanted to. I know fanboy criticism, but still.
Hey, but that's a good answer though. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought maybe you would have seen the first one.
Homecoming.
Yeah, Homecoming. Yeah,
Yeah. But and I heard shit like he can't throw punches in the Homecoming, which I'm like, fucking Tobey Maguire was punching the shit out of people in the Raimi trilogy, and you
yeah,
can't do this shit. You want to make Spidey even more of a kid, you know?
yeah. I mean, I'm not a big. I would say if any of those movies that I thought were okay, Far From Home. No, wait, is that it? No.
No
What's the
Way Home.
second one with
Far From
Mysterio?
Home. Far From Home.
Yeah, that's it. I thought that one was okay because of Jake Gyllenhaal, but
Mhm.
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Don't like modern horror films. Prefer to watch my 80s or 90s. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, I love to go through my collection and pick out movies, and I would just stick with movies of the past.
Some people are,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Insidious or The Conjuring. Yeah.
Okay, what is the best movie you have seen recently?
Best movie that I've seen recently. You mean like for the first time in a while, or
Well, this is kind of like a list of questions uh, that I've found, kind of like movie questions.
kind of like the best movie I've seen in recent? I can't even think. I mean, other than the commentary we did for Mortal Kombat 95, but that's a movie I've seen so many times already.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know what is the best movie I've seen recently. I mean, okay, what movie never fails to make you happy?
Never fails to make me. What besides Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I mean, I would say for me, the
Uh,
Jaws, the first Jaws.
Jaws. Jaws is one. The original Ninja Turtles movies one.
Yep.
Some of the older Disney Renaissance films are those films that still make me happy to this day. Back to the Future, um, some old school Jackie Chan films like Rumble in the Bronx, Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, Commando, Arnold, Wrestler put Mickey Rourke back on top for a while, yeah, and people realize how much of a fucking dick he is.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Mickey Rourke. He
Yeah,
looks like he's melting.
yeah. That smiling emoji, the melting smiling emoji. That's
Yeah,
what he
it's
looks
Mickey
like now.
Rourke.
Yeah,
Somebody at Apple or whatever is like, I need an emoji of Mickey Rourke. Okay, have you ever seen a movie that made you cry?
movie that made me cry. I have to think about that because this is this is kind of a touchy subject. Sometimes when I look at the older Disney Renaissance films, like the good ones, I don't know, for some, maybe it's the music or something. Some moments, like obviously Mufasa dying in The Lion King was an emotional moment in and of itself, you know.
Yeah.
And when I go back to watch Aladdin, when Genie's free and he's about to say goodbye to Aladdin, it kind of hits hard knowing that Robin Williams is dead.
Yeah. I would say for me,
Hmm.
gosh. What? Guess this movie, Talking Babies Meet Girl, and Talk to Animals.
I don't know. I can't think of a movie with that kind of scenario.
I might need a hint on that one.
I mean, I know of those shitty ass Baby Geniuses movies. Is that's what you're talking about?
I think, yeah, I've seen the first one, but that was a long time ago.
And it sucked.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Most you could do is go to like a Alamo Draft House or the theater that John mentioned in Durham. That's doing a showing of The Crow next month.
Yeah, like I see, and they're doing more for the rest of this year. There's a double for the Princess Bride and Willow coming up that they're getting
That's
low on tickets. They're doing one on Blue Velvet and Silence of the Lambs, which is a crazy double feature.
yeah.
Oh, hey, Scotty.
Hello, Scotty.
No, I mean you can come in. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, there were some changes made to this format, but you can come in for a little bit, and we'll go for maybe another hour. But if you're busy, no problem.
What movie do you think would make a good double feature with Mortal Kombat 95 though?
You know what? TMNT 1990.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Ninja Turtles 1990. Yeah.
But if Scotty can make it, no, I mean we'll extend it for another hour.
Yeah.
And,
let's fucking do it then.
yeah, hey, that's a good one right there. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat Showdown Little Tokyo. Yeah, Kerry Tagawa's the villain in both.
Yeah. So basically, okay. Wait a second. What's the worst movie? I have an answer for that.
What?
MacGruber.
Oh, yeah.
And I walked out, thankfully. I had an emergency phone call, and I walked out of that movie.
You probably did the wisest thing you could watching that fucking movie.
I mean, you know what? I have another answer, but I'll let you.
When was this mystery movie that you saw is the worst?
What's that? The worst movie?
Yeah. What is this other pick?
Oh, I would say the RoboCop reboot.
Oh, the RoboCop reboot. Okay.
I would say that's worse, actually.
Yeah, the RoboCop remake. Yeah. How to make RoboCop lose his balls even further than RoboCop 3.
Yeah, and I paid for that.
Yeah.
You damn it.
Paid for it.
I think at the time I was just so like, okay, I want to rant on this movie, so I'm going to rant watch it. And then I think that's what happened. Like I wanted to rant on the movie and
yeah. I didn't bother with that remake, so that's good.
The Perfect Weapon.
Jeff Speakman. Yeah.
Played that with the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Olympus Has Fallen. I haven't seen that film yet.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Cool.
Terminator.
Oh shit.
Now why did you watch Dark Fate? I mean, you could ask why I saw RoboCop, but
I didn't see Dark Fate, thankfully, because I didn't give a shit.
I had to watch it when I did the Arnold marathon last year or whatever. That movie sucks.
Releases can save Hollywood a lot of stock and money.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, they can.
Well, you would think, like, why don't they just put out, release old movies? I mean,
Yeah,
it seems like a no brainer to me at this point, since everything is just on hold.
yeah, yeah. I want to see re-release both RoboCop and Death Wish. Yeah, that sounds good. I want to see RoboCop, the first one, re-released.
I had an opportunity to go see the first Terminator and RoboCop and a double feature last month, and I didn't go. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, you told me about that. And how do you feel not going there, though?
I feel bad because it sold out. It was like 200 people showed up for it.
Yeah,
I'm like, I should have went.
Dark Fate is so bad it makes Genesis look like Terminator 2. Yeah,
I believe it.
I believe it as well. And I can definitely relate to the bad feeling of it being sold out because thankfully me and my mom went to see the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie at the Alamo Draft House, but there were already seats occupied, and the closest one we had to sit in was like the second row up
Oh,
to the
really?
front. Yeah,
I know I'm gonna have to yeah, because that's something that I still want to do is go to an Alamo Draft House in Raleigh. And
yep,
recently they played the original Willy Wonka there. And like
yes.
after the movie, did I told you about this?
I don't think you told me about Willy Wonka. I think
Because after the movie, they had a couple of the kid actors there to do a panel.
cool. And I believe that they would do that because of the new Wonka movie coming out.
Yeah, which I don't want to talk. What are your thoughts on that?
It didn't do much for me.
Yeah, and Hugh Grant as a CGI Oompa Loompa.
Jesus. Grims inside a person body, germs inside a person body, protecting him from bad germs. Osmosis Jones.
I haven't seen that since middle school.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser mummy movies. The first one's really good. The '99 film.
Yeah, yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
The
The
Mummy
second one
Returns.
was all.
Yeah,
Mummy
second.
Returns. Yeah.
I was going to say to me that's a little underrated.
A little underrated. It isn't too bad. Third one with Jet Li was kind of sucky from what I remember.
That's another film I haven't seen. I've avoided.
Yeah.
Is Wonka
Well,
going to bomb?
probably.
Yeah. It's hard to say. We thought Barbie was going to bomb, or Barbie was going to be. It's not going to do anything. One goes on to make $1 billion.
The only good Terminator movie that had potential after the first two is Salvation, despite its flaws. Yeah, a movie about the future war.
I can watch the film like it. It's okay, but I
It's
need to
okay.
I need to watch it again. Yeah. We had this question earlier, yeah, for Aquaman too. I haven't seen the trailer,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Scotty's going to come in or not. But
If he does, great. If he's not, okay. Terminator 3, that's fair enough. That's
yeah,
fair enough, Jonathan.
here's another one.
Guy teams up with cartoon character Space Jam.
That's easy,
Yeah.
easy, man.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
watched the other seasons of Cobra Kai. I saw bits of them. I haven't caught up with Netflix in God knows how long because, you know, I don't care much about Netflix nowadays.
yeah, I'm caught up. I'm just hoping that they can
get it finished. Yeah.
get past the strike and finish the show.
Yeah. Just give you some time. It's all good, Scotty.
All right. Which one? Terminator 3?
Terminator 3. Yeah. It's 2003 into 2023. Yeah.
I saw that in the theater when I was like 13 years old. And I'm like, maybe at the time I thought it was like, it's not bad. But
we didn't know better at that time.
No, fast forward 2 decades later, and it's a bad, oh, what was I thinking?
What was I thinking? Yeah.
I knew that, I think by then I had seen T2.
Yeah.
But I hadn't seen the first one.
That happens sometimes. Yeah.
Oh.
Terminator 3 or probably Terminator 3 because Ninja Turtles 3 all around is a worse made movie.
Which would you rather watch?
Ooh. I mean, Turtles 3 is arguably the worst of the Turtles films. Yeah. Even though the ones that came after it aren't too much better. Whereas with Terminator 3, it's only rectified by the fact that the other films were arguably much worse,
I would, to be honest with you, I'd rather watch Ninja Turtles 3.
Yeah.
As bad as it is, technically.
Yeah.
But I think I get a little bit more out of it. This has a good soundtrack.
Yeah, the Tarzan boy. Yeah.
T3 might have, some good bits of action, and the cast isn't bad.
Kristana Lockett naked. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
But also, too, I think with Ninja Turtles 3, there's a little bit more nostalgia factor.
Yes. 2003 is your favorite year for movies. Matrix Reloaded, Revolutions, X2, X-Men United, Hulk, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Yeah, some good films, some underrated films that came that year.
The only ones that I didn't see that year, excuse me, I didn't see the Matrix sequels, but I did see the other ones.
I actually saw all of those in the theater that year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I did see X2 in the theater. I did see Matrix sequels. I did see Hulk. And I actually did see Return of the King at the end of that year. I remember because when I saw Return of the King, there was the teaser for Spider-Man 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Unfortunately, there was also a teaser for Son of the Mask, but fuck that movie.
I forgot that Return of the King came out in December. I mean, it's like you mentioned it, and I'm like, okay, I remember now a little bit. Like I remember it coming out in the later of that year because it like grabbed every Oscar the next year.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings, those movies definitely did a lot for New Line around that time.
Yeah, and I'm not big on those movies, but if I can watch Fellowship.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah, it was they definitely made New Line bigger for better and for worse because after Lord of the Rings came out and went, they made some duds and they ended up getting absorbed by Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I haven't seen Underworld. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it either, actually. I haven't seen any of them. I know that those movies got one of Isaiah's women, Kate Beckinsale. I said one of his women because he's also into Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, so now I can have Kate Beckinsale. Is that right, Wild Man? You may be from Mars, Wild Man, but you can't have all the earthly women.
All the earth unless Mars allows harems. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at least you get women with 3 boobs
or 3 titties, like Total Recall. Yeah.
You can't come down here and take all our women, Wild Man.
You're gonna start a war, a fucking invasion for that.
Yeah.
Instead of Invasion USA, it's Invasion Invasion Chicago. I don't know.
Yeah. Invasion of Mars.
Invasion of Mars, which is pretty much Independence Day if you think about it.
But yeah, Scotty. Sorry. Yeah, I went jogging earlier,
Yeah.
so I think that's starting to hit me a little bit.
Yeah,
And
I did some workout myself this morning, so yeah.
but if Scotty pops in here, we'll go for like I don't know how long you want to go here, but
I got all night, to be honest.
okay. So once Scotty comes in, we'll make it another hour.
Yeah. The only good sequel with a 3 is Death Wish 3. What about Rambo 3?
I've never. It's funny because I've never seen the Death Wish sequels.
Wow.
So that's also to answer that question.
That's a surprise because I know Matt and I think Mike have seen that movie as well. I know Isaiah definitely has seen it.
I've seen the original Death Wish, and it's I like the film. I think
Yeah.
I would like the sequels more.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, another 3 that's good. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
yeah, Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
Yeah, what would be your Mount Rushmore of part 3s?
Nightmare 3. Another 3 that is good. I guess Rambo 3 would be up there too. Die Hard 3, Die Hard with a Vengeance,
Okay, you just named 3 of them. That I would have put up there too.
Yeah.
Superman 3?
I wouldn't say Superman 3 is not as good as the first 2. Fuck. That's a good question.
Oh, if you still want to think about that question.
Oh, I don't know.
I've never seen those movies.
The Equalizer movies with Denzel. I haven't seen them either.
What about Return of the Jedi?
Oh yes, Return of the Jedi. That's a good one. Yeah. How come I didn't think of that one?
Yeah, well, since we're talking about part 3s, why, for the longest time, and we've heard about it for many years, why didn't they make another Mortal Kombat film?
Well, a huge factor was because of Mortal Kombat Annihilation not doing so well, and because it was hated at the time.
I remember, I don't know how long ago, like there was rumors that they were going to bring back Robin Shou and Lyndon Ashby.
Yes. Even Lyndon Ashby said he was going to come back. There's a soap talk interview where he is being interviewed, and he said he read the script for MK3, and he said that Johnny Cage was coming back.
Instead, we got the reboot.
Yeah. And Mortal Kombat 3, at the time, it was going to be called Mortal Kombat Devastation.
Yeah, I remember that.
Script ideas kept changing. They said it was going to be a reboot. They said it was going to be a sequel. They said it was going to retcon Annihilation. They also said it was going to be a sort of prequel that was like about Sub-Zero. So it was like that Mortal Kombat mythology Sub-Zero game.
Yeah. I remember, that title, Devastation.
Yeah.
It's like Annihilation. We're going to annihilate, the franchise. But you haven't seen nothing yet. Hold your beer. We're going to devastate it.
Devastate it, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to devastate.
Yeah.
It's going to be in state of devastation.
State of devastation, yeah. I personally, it would have been nice if Mortal Kombat did have a trilogy of movies like with Ninja Turtles, with Blade, another New Line trilogy.
Do you think it would have been a step up above Annihilation, or do you think it would have been?
If done right, it would have been great, if they did it right.
Okay.
The triangle
Triangle
Martian.
Martian sandwich.
But yeah, they trying to talk about a Mortal Kombat movie trilogy, and Isaiah's over here being a Martian sandwich with Sydney Sweeney and Kate Beckinsale.
Or being one dirty alien wall man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a shame because Mortal Kombat was already a good trilogy in video game form.
Yeah.
So they could have they should have replicated that in the films.
Yeah, I don't know how a third film would have been. I just
After
remember,
Annihilation, yeah.
yeah, I remember years back, that title Devastation. I'm like, yeah, I remember they were talking about that on and off for like 10 years.
On and off for 10 years, and then Midway, the video game company that did the old Mortal Kombat games, they got bought out by Warner Brothers around 2009.
Yeah.
Then they did the reboot MK9, the video game Mortal Kombat 9 for PS3 and 360. The game did well. They were doing the web series, Mortal Kombat Legacy. I'm sure you remember that shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Michael John White?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that just shows you how much impact it had.
Yeah, it didn't have that much impact. But interestingly enough, the director of that series, he was going to do the reboot, but one thing led to another. I think the project kept getting stalled. And eventually, after the season 2 of Legacy, he walked out. That's how we got James Wan as producer.
Yeah.
And then, and it was slowly gaining momentum. That's how we got the director. That's how eventually we got the script. We got the cast. And I really wish that reboot could have been so much more,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do it, if that's gonna be our next commentary, but
I think it would be logical if we did Annihilation next, though. Because
okay,
the first film,
if for the 10 people, it says we got 10 people watching. So, do you guys want us to do Annihilation?
Yeah, you want us to suffer through that fucking movie again?
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll be glorious. In the words of Shao Kahn. Give us a thumbs up if you want us to do like another live commentary of Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That was fun though.
Yeah, that was fun doing the first movie. Definitely. And comparing how much it succeeded where the reboot sort of faltered.
Would you rather watch Annihilation over the reboot?
Nah, even at its worst, I think Annihilation is a technically worse movie.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much. We're just talking about. It's funny because we're all three here. We did a commentary for Mortal Kombat. Now we're talking about Annihilation.
Yes, Annihilation and MK2021. Hold up.
Yeah, I didn't see that movie in theaters. I saw both movies when you can rent them back in the day. In fact,
I think the audience wants us to do it.
Why would you want us to suffer, Neil Punk?
I got the perfect fucking remedy for that, sitting through that damn movie. This stream is totally not sponsored by Coke, I must say.
Yeah. By the way, I'm eating, and I would turn the camera on, but also my hair is drying up because I showered and all that stuff too.
Oh, no problem. I mean, that'd be fun.
Yes, we should do that at some point. But
going back to what I saw in the chat talking about 2003, that was a pretty good year because X2. And I think the first movie I saw in theaters that year was probably Daredevil, which I still don't think.
Daredevil, yeah, that's a good one.
And also you had Underworld come out. I know me and my mom saw that. In fact, I remember I saw the teaser of Resident Evil Apocalypse. It was attached.
Yeah. Resident Evil Apocalypse. I mean, those movies. What did you think of those Resident Evil movies, John?
I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Have you
worse?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation or 2021?
Give me 20. I'll rather watch Annihilation if that answers that question. But you
I'd
guys
rather
go.
watch it because Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It's a worse movie, but because of that, it can be more hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
Whereas 2021, it kind of tried.
Nope.
Yeah, Scott.
I think Scotty just got annihilated. So
yeah, the thing with Mortal Kombat 2021, it tried to take itself more seriously. It tried to be more grounded than the other films, but that was also a detriment to the movie.
yeah.
Because the thing about Mortal Kombat as a franchise, one of the things that really makes it so special and so unique is just how insanely over the top the franchise is,
Yeah, and I don't think the director knew what he was doing. I think there was a lot of studio putting their nose in with that one.
Yeah, because I know for sure that the studio was nervous about this movie because it was a video game movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, which is probably a detriment because they probably should have gotten James Wan to direct this film.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mike. If I just bump this just a little bit, it goes haywire.
No problem. No, I just wondered about this too. Like, what if they made Mortal Kombat and the style of what they did with Super Mario Brothers, this new movie? Do you think it would
The new movie
make a lot of money?
That would be great if they was animated, but we already got the animated Mortal Kombat movies that Warner Brothers did recently.
And don't forget the animated TV series we also got too.
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, because you look at a film like Super Mario Brothers that made a lot of money, technically that's an idea for a movie that I'm like, how can this work? But with Mortal Kombat, it seems like, I don't know. Am I just...
We haven't really seen a good traditionally animated movie in theaters recently, though.
That's true.
And again, really, the Legends animated movies are your best bet if you want that,
Yeah, I might have to check out Scorpion's Revenge. I have the DVD.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I think about that reboot, and I'm like, there's might be a couple of positives that if I had to watch it again, I could probably point out. But other than that, it's just a forgettable, mediocre movie.
Yeah, and really a huge detriment to it was that they wanted to set up the new insane movie universe. So as a result, we get Cole. We don't get the tournament at all.
Yeah.
I get they were trying to set up the new universe, but it suffers from pacing issues,
Do you know how far along they were, like, filming the sequel?
I don't know how far they went into it, but they were well into production,
Yeah. Even then, it's like, why bring back the same director?
Why bring back the same director? We can let the cast slide because of the shitty script and the direction, but yeah.
Are we talking Mortal Kombat 2021?
Yeah, we're talking the sequel to that movie that is being made.
Who's playing Johnny Cage in the sequel?
Carl Urban.
Okay, well, that'd be something to look forward to.
Yeah, maybe somewhat, but
yeah, but
if it was younger.
What are they gonna do with Cole? Are they actually gonna kill him off, and then maybe Johnny Cage takes over?
That could be a possibility. Actually,
that could be a good thing, right?
Yeah,
could.
You know what? If they did that, maybe I would like it.
Maybe. But of course, I know Shao Kahn is definitely going to be in the movie. He's going to be a villain. He's going to be the villain, from what I understand.
Can we kill Cole off in the first 5 minutes?
That'd be
please.
Fantastic. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. The 93 or 2023 Mario movie. Honestly, this is going to be a bold fucking statement. I don't hate either Mario movie, but the new one is a better adaptation.
I haven't seen the new ones, so
I only saw it once. I thought it was solid. I haven't seen the 93 version for a while, but I remember not minding it.
Yeah.
even if I did see the 23 movie, I think I would love the 93 movie more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know that's hard to explain, but
Yeah, but I could understand why, because the thing about the new movie, it works because it's very light, but considering the video game, it kind of makes sense, and it still faithfully adapts the game. But with that being said, the old movie, it's a looser adaptation, but it's also more ambitious because of that.
there's other things to talk about. Hey, Jamie, there was a lot of changing of the show here in
Yeah,
format,
changing of the guards, so to speak.
Yeah.
a lot of things didn't pan out the way that I think thought were gonna happen, but it's okay.
A change that was absolutely necessary.
Change that was absolutely necessary, because here's the thing: we can't always expect the first try to go smoothly.
No, it
That's
is
why
what it
you have,
is.
it's why you try the first pancake. It's not always going to go.
Which reminds me, I have been making pancakes lately, and I know exactly what you mean, Scotty.
It's funny. I'm actually going to be starting tomorrow, except I'm going to be adding blueberries to it to make it a little more healthy.
Yeah, I got blueberry pancake mix as well.
I'm just going to use some flour, add an egg, actually use some almond milk, unsweetened.
Sounds great.
I'm trying to figure out if you have to have baking powder or at all in that.
Nah, I don't.
I haven't made pancakes.
You know how to make them,
so. What's that?
You know how to make them?
Yeah, I don't eat pancakes much.
Right.
And for also health reasons, I got honey instead. That way, there won't be as much sugar. So.
But we're just kind of shooting the shit here, Jamie.
Yeah.
Speaking of 3, I did see the third Equalizer movie.
What'd you think?
It was decent, I guess. It's been a while. I haven't even seen the first one, to be honest. I know that some people were not fans, but I know that Rambo Raph and Mike, I don't think they cared for it much. They didn't care much for the sequel, though they said it was maybe slightly better. But I don't know. Maybe they. I actually missed the opening. I missed like maybe 7-10 minutes of it because I didn't get there till around there. But from what I saw, the action was there. It was good.
Yeah.
And
I've never seen the first 2.
Denzel Washington is he still has it. Yeah. I still rather watch this Equalizer than the Queen Latifah one.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that. That lasted 5 minutes. Yeah, I'd rather have French toast or waffles.
French toast is good, but waffles is good too. But I like pancakes too. So
I've never been a sucker for pancakes. I don't know why.
I've never been a big pancake person.
Fair
or
enough.
I have, but just kind of like maybe just now that I'm just age now, it's like
yeah.
Funny enough, when my dad was going with his deal in the hospital, he would often order French toast and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had French toast in a minute. Maybe we should rename this show for French toast only.
For French toast only.
I don't know.
For your taste buds only.
Yeah, I kind of obviously I ripped the title from a James Bond movie, but
yeah, for your eyes only.
Yeah.
For French food only.
For Wild Man Beyond only.
For pizza only. For pizza lovers only. Yeah.
For if
it was for Wild Man only, it would be a stream talking about Sydney Sweeney and Kate Beckinsale
and his never-ending love for Daniel Craig.
Oh, he bi-curious? Is that what it is? Oh shit.
Well, I have different things for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'll have cereal. I'll make myself some eggs, and I just recently made this kind of quiche thing that has vegetables in it. Pretty healthy. We're talking broccoli.
This is what I've been eating. I actually have it right here.
Okay.
For just now, had Arby's, I didn't have too much of it.
Wow, man, I'm so sorry.
Because I don't eat. I'm trying to I don't eat sugared cereal, so I eat this.
Ah, great greens. Cool.
So I try to eat semi-healthy.
From Post, I think that's the Fruity Pebbles company, right?
Did you beat somebody up, Scotty?
What's up?
He beat up Cole Young.
Yeah, we heard a big thud.
Just a container dropped.
Oh, okay.
I'll eat healthy, but sometimes I'll have this grape nuts. But you have to have fruit.
Grape nuts.
Oh, sugar in that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of sugar in that thing.
Yeah, I've tried grape nuts, and I'm like,
It's not bad. I mean, I only eat it because maybe it's healthy, and you have to add fruit to it. And I used to get that cereal just showed. I used to get the cranberry crunch, and it's good, but lately those cereals are just so fucking expensive. It's unbelievable. It's like almost $5 for it now.
Everybody show their cereals. This is a cereal stream.
Yeah, this is super cereal stream. Yeah.
What is that? Blueberry?
Probably my health.
Blueberry, yeah.
There's another cereal that I like. It tastes better. It's called Red Berry Crunch.
This is especially good when I want to watch Casper or anything like that.
Oh yes, blueberry.
If I didn't care, I would get Captain Crunch peanut butter.
Hey, throw me in. Give me some cinnamon toast crunch. Who can remember those days? Hell, they even have a French
Lots
toast.
of grilled New York strip and white rice. Oh, that sounds great.
I almost went to a hibachi type of restaurant Friday night, but anyways, yeah, this is oh, you're making a bowl right now during the stream. You got your milk?
Nah, I just eat the cereal dry.
Yeah, I wish I could do that for this. This is it's flakes.
But here's the good news. When I went to,
I have no preference.
All women.
Yeah, all women. Yeah, I like any kind.
And this is a Jamocha shake from Arby's that I got for free.
Oh, cool.
I live about. Oh wait, Arby's has milkshakes.
Well, yeah, they have chocolate and they have the Jamocha shake. And you can, it's whipped cream and chocolate. So,
Okay.
Jamocha.
Ethnicity.
Jamocha want a shake.
Yeah, I haven't had them.
Maybe you can buy Danielle Harris a Jamocha shake.
I'll ask her. Well, in regards to shakes and ice cream, I really don't. I try to stay away from it, but I had some ice cream 2 weeks ago when I went to the beach. But that's it. I mean, I try to be good at that.
Same here.
But if I had to pick a favorite ice cream, probably
Favorite ice cream.
Moose Tracks.
I like cookies and cream. I like Rocky Road. That's another good one.
What about cookie dough?
Cookie
What
dough.
am I going to
haven't
talk
tried.
to? What am I going to talk to Danielle Harris? No,
You
I
already
was
did.
talking about that. She's coming over. How'd you know?
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Yeah, coming and see.
No, I don't talk. The last time I talked to Danielle Harris was when I met her at the convention. And that was kind of like a weird meeting because right when I met her, went to the table, she had lost her phone. So she was looking for her phone and trying to talk to me at the same time. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. It was just a weird conversation. I'm just waiting.
Picky with food. Do you at least like pizza? I do.
I'm not picky. I'm just trying to
Trying to cut down on the
yeah,
portion.
cut down. Yeah. Nowadays I don't eat a lot of. I don't eat a lot of pizza.
Mhm.
I'm very aware of not eating certain things.
Mhm.
I like pizza too. I just try to have a healthier version of it, like the cauliflower crust, and get all sorts of vegetables on there.
Like, like one of my rules is I don't eat after 8, and you know how hard that is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's Saturday night. What? Are we close? She's married.
Yeah, and she has, I think, how many kids? Like 3 or 4 kids or so.
Only in my mind of me and her are close.
Yeah.
Yeah, only in a future world, maybe you were.
In an alternate universe, multiverse, me and Danielle Harris are, you know,
Yeah.
I don't want to get graphic, but I'm just saying.
That's okay. I fantasize about fucking Jennifer Connelly in her prime in the '90s too. So,
I think where's this stream going? We're talking about
women. Yeah.
Yep.
The woman of our dreams.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
John wouldn't want to mess with those kids. He wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, only in my mind, Neil Punk. I've met Danielle Harris.
You wouldn't be the number one priority or the second, sadly.
Yeah, I've met Danielle a couple of times, and she's every time I've met her, she's nice. The first time I met her, I went to Charlotte, and I arrived in that Friday night, and my friend she's a girl, and she knows how badly I crush on Danielle, and the whole ballroom, there was nobody in there, and she was by herself at the table, and when I got to the hotel, I was just super tired. I saw Danielle sitting over there at at her table, just kind of waiting. And my friend was trying to like nudge me towards Danielle, and I'm like, I'm super tired. It's going to be awkward.
It's going to be awkward. Yeah, you're going to lose your voice when speaking to her too.
Yeah, and I'm like, it was a Friday night, and nobody was on the floor, like no fans or anything. And I mean, there was other celebrities there, and they had their tables lined up, but there was like nobody on the floor, and I was just super tired to go meet her.
Yeah,
I couldn't blame you.
Yeah, meat and fresh veggies. Stay away from most boxed food. That's fair enough.
That's understandable.
Only in your dreams when you don't wake up. Oh.
Thank you for the encouragement, Neopunk.
Cool.
Well, you're going to Scarefest in October? That's cool.
Remind us how that goes.
Is that the one in Kentucky, Jamie? It's funny because I thought about going to that one, but I also thinking about going to. There's one in Richmond. It's called Nightmare Weekend, and Richard Dreyfuss is going to be there, and Danny Trejo, and Andrew Devoff, the Wishmaster.
Cool.
Yeah. Would have been nice if he was in the other sequels, but he was only in the first 2.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on today's? Let's go.
I don't listen to much music today, especially not what's on the fucking radio. Like a lot of today's music sucks, to be honest. But once in a while you get some good stuff, but I just listen to older stuff.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, Fabio talked about in the stream.
What happened?
Something that I guess because I think Fabio went to a convention recently and met Rochelle Davis from The Crow, and asked her about her experience, working with Michael Wincott, and she shared a couple of stories about him acting like a creep. Or you have to talk to Fabio about that. Yeah, he shared the story on his live stream earlier tonight.
Fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Acting very inappropriately. That's cool.
Damn.
PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. I haven't played it, but I heard of it.
Haven't played it either. That'd be cool. You making a documentary on your trip? Is there? What's the guest list look like for Scarefest?
I don't even know. I'm not going to be able to make it, but hey.
I wonder. Well, I know. Well, Kentucky's like right beside us.
Mm-hmm.
I think even then it would be like a good 8 hours. Because I was looking it up one time, and I wonder if like maybe like Pizzao is going to be there, or somebody like that, or Dead Pit. I'm like, that'd be cool to go meet them.
Yeah, creepy Kentucky and Uncle Bill. That'd be what?
So Brandon Lee almost quit that movie, huh?
Fuck.
Yeah, I like to. Yeah, Fabio talked about it earlier tonight in his live stream about Michael Wincott acting inappropriately on The Crow, and I think like Brandon Lee walked off the set for half an hour because he was mad at him and. See, Fabio's streaming right now, and I would like to get him in here and let him talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think Fabio. What's that?
You talking to me?
Oh, what'd you say? I didn't hear. You said something.
I said that's disappointing to hear about Michael Wincott.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Fabio also met Michael Berryman, which I've met him too, and I forgot that he had a part in The Crow that was taken out of the movie.
Yeah, it's Skull Cowboy.
Because when I met him, he was wearing like a Crow T-shirt, and I was like, "Hey, cool shirt." He's like, "Yeah, I was in the movie," and I was like, "Wait a second." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot." But he was very nice.
Yeah.
And Bei Ling was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
She kind
of what?
She was very touchy.
She was flirting with you?
I think a little bit.
Oh, yeah, she definitely loves you long time.
Come on now. If I could find that picture.
Maybe she just in general, she likes the BWC. If you know what I mean.
You never know.
I'm sorry, I just had to go there.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm trying to see if I can find that picture. I'm sure if I no, but she was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I can't see it.
Damn it! Sorry, I didn't see it.
I got a better one.
Oh, you got a better one?
No, I can do this. I'm going to shoot it to myself, and I'll put it on the stream here.
You do that.
Yeah. So I've met a couple of people. I haven't met Rochelle Davis yet. David Arquette. That's pretty cool. I've seen Scout at the same convention that I met Danielle, the last convention. Mm-hmm. I mean, she was right there. Danielle's going to be there. David Arquette. That's pretty cool. Richard Dreyfuss. Are you going to meet any of those people, Jamie?
I'm sure. Yeah, he's still a good actor. I mean, the last movie I saw him was Nope last year.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was in that.
Yeah, and before then, I didn't even remember what the last thing he was in that came to theaters. It's been years.
Wasn't he in The Ghost in the Shell?
I think so.
The live action movie. All right, here we go. I'll share it real quick.
Well, we're about to see. Okay.
Oh, wait. Well, I didn't mean to take it down that fast.
Well, I saw it. She looked nice. When was this? About a few years ago or
2020? Hold on a second. Let me get it back up. I think 2021.
Really? Yeah, put it back up. I'm just curious. I have to admit, she actually looked pretty decent considering her age. I don't even know how old she is now. She's what, in her 50s, maybe 60s now?
Mid-50s?
Oh, yeah. You're right, Neopunk. She is a MILF. Look at who. I wonder if...
She got that stare going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like she's almost possessive of you, man. You can't have him. I have him now. And I'm going to love him a long time.
Oh, my God.
God, Jesus, man. The stream's going to be taken down. Watch.
Hey, I didn't say anything
That's cool.
with the B word or anything like that, so we should be good.
I want to meet David. I want to meet David Arquette. Like he's the one guy that I would love to meet.
Hey, but anyway, you slice it, Jamie. That's pretty cool that you're meeting some people, especially Arquette. I'm curious at how he really honestly feels about Scream 5 and him being killed off. I can't remember how vocal about it. If he was vocal about it, or if he didn't want to cause any ruckus. And
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
I'm curious on how old she is.
Who's that?
Baleen. You said she's in her 50s, so let's
50.
I'm about to find out.
6.
It says October 10th. Damn it, they didn't give me
Even-
a on IMDb. So 56. Damn. 56.
Even just a couple of years ago, still looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She rocking.
Scotty's getting excited over here.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
See, I mean, that question earlier, was a neopunk.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, we like all women. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
Yeah, we like all women, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want no fat ass, that's for sure.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, more to love. or body positivity type of deal. So, yeah.
Yeah, Dewey's. I hate that Scream 5 where they killed Dewey off.
Yeah.
I don't want to think of. I still get mad over that.
But you said you saw Scream 6 and you actually surprised they thought it was an improvement in some areas, right?
It's a tad better, but that's it. Hey, I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Age is. It's all.
I mean, look at Elizabeth Hurley. She's still pretty rocking in her age at 50. I have to admit, she's 56, maybe even a little older than that now. I mean, damn. As long as you keep in shape, keep eating right, keep eating healthy, you're gonna look good. You keep abusing your body with so much shit and alcohol, you're gonna be hitting the wall pretty soon.
As Neopunk says,
Well, I like age. I also like. I like women of different. Hey, like you said, I like all sorts of women, regardless of race, as long as they're not a fucking whack job,
or psychopaths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like a psychopath, like borderline personality disorder, like Amber Turd. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As long as they don't shit in your bed like Amber Turd. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they don't shit in the bed, and what else did she do? Cut your finger off.
Scotty has a thing for Asians. I wonder what he thinks of Tia Carrere.
She's pretty good. I don't know how old she is now. I'm sure she's in that same age range, maybe even older now.
Yeah, she's probably mid-50s. She's got to be.
Yeah. Fuck, another sexy Asian is Kelly Hu.
Oh, yeah.
How old is she?
That?
I know people.
Carrere's also 56 too.
I bet people are like, "What kind of streaming is this now?" We're talking about. We go from movies to women and like
movies to. This is cool.
55 is Kelly Hu. She's 55. She's got a bit of the gray going on from what I see. So.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I just thought of another one. Mia Pepples. And she's 61. Damn. Not bad.
Wait.
Mia Pepples, I just said. She was in Walker, Texas Ranger. She was in Half Past Dead.
Yeah. What was her character's name in Walker? Was it Jade? No, Jade's the guy.
But she was also in. I remember seeing her in the film. I actually have a couple of her films. Was it North Shore, Deep Star 6? I have those films. How can I forget Lucy Liu?
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, we're finally gonna score. Yeah, we're gonna finally score.
Shut up, Beavis.
Yeah, we're just
Damn, butthead, gonna kick you in the nads. I always liked it when Beavis actually kicked butt in the nads.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because it seems like Beavis always gets owned, but it's good to see Beavis get back at Butthead a few times.
Yeah, he does get owned a lot. Yeah.
I've never seen the movie.
Do America?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really? Damn. You need to see that movie, John. It's
that
fun.
needs to change.
I actually remembered. I actually saw that movie in theaters, and I had a choice. I was either going to see that or Star Trek: First Contact.
Should I ask Scotty the questionnaire?
Yeah, do so.
Here's a little. I asked Alex this at the top of the stream, and I forgot to ask Scotty. But these are kind of like
sorry,
basic.
my phone's ringing.
Oh, maybe it's Teal Carrere. It's Teal Carrere. He's calling.
Probably wants to get.
There we go. That's the comment of the stream the night right there.
Yes.
That's gonna be the
Yeah.
and all credit to Neopunk.
All credit to Neopunk.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I think it might have been Isaiah who led to us talking about women so much.
Yeah, it was Wildman's fault. Yeah, he's the one that started off that.
Yeah, watching the scenes of Sydney Sweeney taking it like a champ in Euphoria.
Yeah, he's once Wildman gets started on Sydney Sweeney or Kate Beckinsale, I mean, it's the stream goes sideways and we talk about
how about dirty woman talk?
Yeah, film and women talk only. Yeah, this is going to be the
or
permanent
hot chick talk or hot woman talk. Yeah, film and hot women, or maybe film and hot women in the industry or something.
And we're gonna make it like a midnight stream.
Or maybe we're gonna make it rain. Were you about to ask me, John, before I got?
Oh yeah. So I asked Alex these questions, kind of like get to know the person that the guest on the stream here. I mean, I know you, Scotty, but here's a few questions for you, kind of like James Lipton style. Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite film decade?
Damn. Oh boy. Are we talking like anything in general? I guess
like the 60s, like 70s, 80s, 90s.
Okay, we're talking films from that period.
Yeah, well, like what your decade is, like what's your favorite? Like mine would be the 80s. If I had to pick one.
Damn. You can only pick one, or is that it?
Well, I picked both 80s and 90s, so.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do, 80s and 90s.
Okay, what's your favorite genre?
I'm going to go with favorite genres. Action, horror, sci-fi.
Favorite movie character?
It was tough for me, too. Don't worry about it.
When did you end up picking? That way I know not to pick it.
And Tia Carrere is not an answer.
No.
No, it's not going to be that. Now, if we're talking about hotness, that's one thing. So, favorite character. Comment by Jamie, the last one.
Yeah, movies and milkers. Yeah,
My goodness.
I'm gonna change it tonight. I'm gonna retitle the stream.
Yeah.
Gosh. Did you say favorite character? Is that what you were asking me, John?
Favorite movie character. Yeah.
Oh man. Damn.
I know it's tough.
What'd you pick, Alex? That way I know not to pick.
Movie character, I definitely went between like personal pick like Rambo or Liu Kang.
Okay. Oh boy. boy. Might as well play the Jeopardy theme here.
What?
What?
Really, Neopunk?
Porn.
You decide to bring. You're gonna get us canceled today.
Come on, man. There's got to be at least something besides that.
No
Out of the thousands of
acting.
movies, and you're gonna pick that.
Maybe
I
you're
mean,
thinking about Red Shoe Diaries. Then it actually had David Duchovny in that show for a
You
bit.
can only go so far, man.
Maybe I know what it could be. It could be Emmanuel. I think that actually came out in theaters.
Okay.
But Neopunk said he was just kidding. He just.
You want the next question?
Next question. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the next question. I'll have to think more on that one.
Favorite movie snack that isn't popcorn?
Oh, I think I know this one. I'm gonna do tortilla chips and jalapeno cheddar dip. Frito Lay's jalapeno cheddar dip.
All right, this is another broad one. Favorite sequel?
Favorite sequel? I'm gonna give this one a tie to Aliens and Terminator 2.
T2
All right.
is one of my picks.
Subtitles on or off?
Okay.
I know that's a popular thing now. A lot of people like to watch.
Are
with
we
the
talking
captions
about
on.
like subtitles in like a foreign film or what?
Yeah,
That's what Alex said.
Yeah.
I guess like if you're the type that likes to watch with the subtitles on, because a lot of people do that nowadays.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say it depends.
Depends. Yeah.
Describe the future of movies in 3 words.
3 words.
Yeah.
Describe movies in 3. The future movies in 3 words.
I forgot what Alex said.
Oh yeah, my 3 words were uncertain, shit, and lost.
I'm gonna say uncertain, complicated, and compromised.
Yeah,
Those are good ones. Yeah.
that's it. It's
As
just 7.
for, I think for the favorite character, I guess for that, you know, I mean, I like Rocky, but he's not my favorite.
Mhm.
Maybe that could be a nomination. Can't
An
believe
honorable mention,
that
perhaps.
I'm sorry, guys. I know that I don't.
Why
know
why don't you try thinking about your favorite actor and then your favorite role of his? You know, if that will make it easier.
Or your favorite movie.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I never thought I'd say this. I'm going to say Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk from the old Star Trek movies. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I actually dressed up as Kirk one time.
You definitely got that William Shatner kind of look sometimes, like the young Shatner, you know, like Captain Kirk look sometimes.
Yeah. But I also like, but to be honest, I have another, similar character I like that's just as much. I'm going to say Christopher Reeve Superman is the one.
Yeah.
Because I actually dressed up as Superman as well too a long time ago.
That's cool.
And as for the Kirk, I remember I had to put some kind of green gel to make it, slick it and everything. And I know there was a photo somewhere. I don't think I have it with me, but there was actually a picture of me that I dressed up as Captain Kirk. So yeah. And my mom put the little gold glitter and the kind of, the logo insignia and stuff like that, like the old Star Trek, not the red uniforms. That would have been cool if I had that. But
But you know the thing about red shirts in Star Trek is that they die so easily.
well, not those red shirts, the ones in the movies, the red uniforms.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you mean.
I mean, they were definitely better than what you saw in the motion picture, even though I didn't mind that movie.
Mhm.
Though it's referred to as the motionless picture. And apparently, not a whole lot of people react to that movie on YouTube. They always start with Wrath of Khan. And yeah, maybe motion picture wasn't, the popular one, but it was still a decent movie.
Yeah, the worst one from what I heard is Star Trek V.
I like it.
Okay.
I mean, it's
What were you saying, Don?
I was going to say I don't mind it. I mean, it's not my favorite.
I don't mind it either. I mean, it is. I guess you can technically say it's worse. It's the worst out of the original 6, but I'd still rather watch it than, let's say, Generations, for example.
Generations was a slap to the face. Yeah.
It was a dick in the face. That's what it was. A dick slap
Oh.
in the face.
Ooh, this is a good one.
I remember Rambo Rob for Life really ranted on that one. That's the one he hates the most.
Favorite movie soundtrack?
Oh boy.
The Crow.
Really? The
I'm
Crow?
going to say The Crow.
I have to admit, there's the Mortal Kombat soundtrack that I liked in there. Hell, I even like some. I know I have the Spawn soundtrack. There
Yeah.
you go, Mortal Kombat soundtrack.
Yeah.
The original Star Trek. Oh, that's great.
You mentioned the Spawn soundtrack, Scotty. I got that one too.
Yep.
I like the motion picture. Star Trek, the motion picture. That was
Yeah, and I actually saw that when they re-released that back in 2019.
Crow easily. Yeah, that's a good soundtrack.
Cure.
Yeah.
great soundtrack.
I know that even the next 2 films I think had soundtracks. Even the third one, I remember I saw the third film soundtrack, and it's kind of strange how I saw that, and yet I saw the movie released at the same time because it went straight to video. It was supposed to go to theaters, but for some reason, test screening audience didn't like the third movie for whatever reason.
The Crow Salvation.
Yeah, some people say the worst one was the second one, even though I heard it had a lot of heavy re-editing to that movie.
I've never seen Salvation. I know was it Kirsten Dunst is in it.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst was in
Okay.
it. Before she did Spider-Man.
Yeah, and also had Eric Mabius before he did Resident Evil as well.
Yeah. City of Angels. Yeah.
City of Angels, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
I think the guy was just the guy that got this Vincent Perez.
Mm-hmm. He was probably over the top, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't really care for his performance. But
sadly, it wasn't the worst one. The worst one was probably with Edward Furlong.
Wicked Prayer. Yeah.
Not only that, you also had Tara Reid and David Boreanaz in it, if I recall.
yeah, Dennis Hopper was one of his last movies. Right?
Yeah. I guess, but I know that he did the Land of the Dead. I don't know if that was his last movie or not. Because that was also 2005. And I saw that in the theater. And I didn't mind it.
I was in Boogeyman from White. I'm the Boogeyman from White Zombie. Is that from the City of Angels? Crow City of Angels? I don't know. Lost Boys is the first horror movie soundtrack. Cool.
Yeah, that's a great soundtrack too. But I'll probably go on for another, say 10 minutes here.
10 minutes. Okay.
10 minutos.
Yeah, we've been going on for 2 hours here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I know, kind of things were a little bit bumpy in the beginning and
a little bit bumpy and off the rails later on too.
Yeah. I mean, we all these topics. We go from talk about Mortal Kombat to Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney.
Then we talk about women here on the stream, and
Punk almost went the extra mile talking about his favorite thing.
Yeah.
Talking about the erotica and stuff like that. I was going to guess that his favorite movie was Emmanuel or something.
Yeah, the Emmanuel series. Yeah. I'm not
or maybe the TV show Red Shoe Diaries, which, believe it or not, had David Duchovny in it. That was before he did the X-Files.
Do you guys have a favorite erotic thriller?
I can't think of one.
I'm trying to think of one.
What, like Basic Instinct, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, like those movies. Body Double's a good one.
Mhm.
I don't know if anybody's seen Body Double or Dress to Kill.
Um,
I don't know. Yeah, Dress to Kill.
is that Body Double? Is that the Melanie Griffin movie or something?
Yeah, that's the one that Brian De Palma directed.
Yeah, and there was also another one that Lawrence Kasdan did called Body Heat. I haven't seen it, but I keep hearing rave things about it.
If you know that song, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. What's the name of the song though? They do. I forgot the name of it.
That's
Have
funny
to look
Jamie
up.
mentioned this one, Color of Night. I actually do have that movie. And what's her face? Jane March.
Yeah. The song "Relax" by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. If you watch the music video for that, like Body Double is featured in that. Like that's, I guess it's the song is from that movie.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Favorite song from Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, and Aerosmith.
It's gonna be some tough one. I'm trying to remember if
What other than the usual picks like Living on a Prayer, Welcome to the Jungle, and Dream On?
Bon Jovi, I would say Blaze of Glory.
Basically.
Guns N' Roses, I would say
for me, Guns N' Roses, I'm gonna probably say
Patience.
November Rain, I guess.
Guns N' Roses, I'd probably say this is a good pick. Don't Cry.
Aerosmith, I'm going to say Angel.
Aerosmith, there are a lot of good ones up.
Flicks and floppers.
But favorite Aerosmith song? This might be a cliche answer. Probably Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Yeah. Not wrong with that.
Favorite Bon Jovi song? This is a very cliche answer, but probably Living on a Prayer.
Mhm.
Yeah, you get love a bad name. It's my life. Three-way tie. Yeah.
Didn't he do a song? I forget what it's called. John Bon Jovi called "I'm a Cowboy." I forget what the name of that song is.
You know that
Dead or Alive.
What?
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Wanted Dead or Alive. Yeah, I guess you could say that would be my favorite one.
You know that there was an Aerosmith video game called Revolution X.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was a game that had it used the digitized graphics like Mortal Kombat because it was by Midway. And yeah, it actually had the band members in the game.
What?
What?
It says right. Well, this is a fan made poster, but I kind of believe it.
What
Of
is it?
Deadpool 3, where they talk about killing off the Fox universe.
You want to share that fan poster?
Let me see if I could find it. Oh, it's right here. Let me see. I'm going to save it. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try this. But I've heard something about that was the idea for Deadpool 3. Like they were going to go back and kill the the Fox universe.
Yeah.
Huh. Does this mean that Wolverine lives? I guess.
Let me. I'll do this. I'll just screen share it. You might see some ads.
Huh. Yeah, Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine costume, full on from head to toe, and I saw the Thing in the background.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I doubt that he's going to be in it.
Yeah.
But we'll take a few more questions, I guess.
Yeah.
And if people out there still want to see the Annihilation commentary, let us know.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna. It's not gonna be today, but definitely consider it.
Yeah, Jamie, when are you going to come on?
Yeah. When?
I know you do videos. You got to come on sometime. I'm trying to get up with Fabio again and Matt and
Favorite Smashing Pumpkins song? Smashing Pumpkins. They got a lot of good songs actually.
Ready to Rage. I forget. It's one of the lyrics. I don't remember the name of that song. Ready to Cage.
I don't listen to a lot of Smashing Pumpkins.
Matt Thomas listens to a lot of it.
Yeah, I know he's.
With butterfly wings. Is that the name of it?
Oh, I think Tonight is a good one by them.
A rat in a cage. I don't know. I wish someone would be a little more clear on what that song is. It's Bullet with Butterfly Wings, Scotty. Okay, so that's what it is. All right. Then I just saw another one that sounded like it was that one, but so, all righty. Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about in regards to movie news, so it's whatever you guys want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the current state of Hollywood now is a fucking wasteland, a desert.
Yeah.
They're still
That's
having
why-
disputes about the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Does this mean that Haley Joel Osment's going to somehow appear out of nowhere? And
He
gonna might take us to the leader.
Yeah.
His name is David, and actually, the David is the dickhead android from Prometheus or Alien Covenant,
It might be.
or Alien Cumcatcher, as Rambo Ralph Life would call it.
Yeah. Catcher. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, we got to do Annihilation. I don't know. I don't know when.
Well, I do have that movie. I mean, I don't really have an official copy of it, but hey.
Yeah.
I guess maybe we should relive some of the good parts and definitely relive some of the really shitty parts. Sadly.
Which there are a lot of shitty parts.
It'll be a glorious time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad that part.
Just wait until we get to the animality.
Make a cameo for us.
Instead of too bad you will die, too bad we will suffer.
Yes, too bad you will. So, I did see it actually. I think it was yesterday, and it has its moments, but I don't know. So if Amber Turd dies in it, maybe I'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see the
We
first
saw like a
Aquaman.
very quick shot of her, if it's indeed her.
But and we'll still do like a couple more questions here.
Something going on with your camera, John?
My camera?
Oh, you
No, I mean I have like a weak signal. So what do you mean?
Is this satellite internet or something?
No, it's not like. No, it's just no. The signal, yeah, the internet's being a little bumpy, like kind of. Oh yeah, that does look good. The Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, is it the Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks all right, I guess. Yeah,
I didn't
wonder
notice.
if that
I
was
didn't
intentional.
notice, and I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because she stunk up the trailer.
She stunk up the
She
trailer.
probably
Yeah.
stunk up the trailer, and
He dropped
the
an
bed
even
and-
bigger turd on the carpet.
she's a stain on the trailer. A shit
Mhm.
stain.
Shit.
That's probably. Is that why they had so many like reshoots or something?
Yeah. I definitely believe it. It's definitely a reason.
Amber Turd probably had more screen time than Jason Momoa. I don't know.
Or almost as much screen time, but thankfully, no, not anymore.
Yes.
So we'll
Sadly,
do.
the turd continues to live on.
Have you seen that to be made like Johnny Depp, Amber Heard movie of the trial?
No, and I don't care.
It looked bad. I didn't watch it, but it looked like it was made for $2.
Well, like worse than The Room with Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, like that level kind of awfulness.
Shit.
Yeah, speaking of which, that movie's 20 years old.
Yeah.
I've never seen The Room.
And I don't think you want to.
I've seen
I'm sure you'll
clips.
get a laugh out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, at the very least. Yeah.
You find out how much Tommy Wiseau's character is a fucking simp.
I've never seen it.
2015. I didn't bother with it.
Didn't even see it, but I've heard not so great
I
things about it.
forgot it even existed.
And that's how much of a memorable it was.
Yeah.
But The Room is so freaking funny.
The Room is so
Hey, I definitely like the high doggy scene.
Hi,
It's
Dougie.
quite funny.
Troll 2 is a good one that makes me laugh.
Oh yeah,
Troll
who can
2.
forget Troll?
Yeah. Oh
They're
my
eating her.
God.
And they're going to eat me. And the fly in the shop. Oh my god!
Yeah, that shit is funny. What else is another good funny fucking movie?
Um,
Are we talking actual funny or unintentionally funny?
Unintentionally funny. Yeah.
I keep hearing that The Happening was an unintentionally funny movie.
maybe Cyborg 2 I could throw in there, but that's a bad movie too. Jack Palance's part in that movie is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because have you seen Cyborg 2?
No, I haven't. I don't want to.
Does this have Angelina Jolie in it or something?
Yeah. It's our first movie.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
And Jack Palance's screen time is made up of basically, it's like all you see is his mouth on the screen.
Isn't Elias Koteas also in that movie? Casey
I was going to
Jones?
say, wasn't he in that movie too?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
And Billy Drago too.
Billy Drago.
I was going to say another bad movie, another sequel, is The Hidden 2.
Hidden 2.
I could throw Batman and Robin into that
Batman
mix.
Robin.
Yeah.
Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
At least that's fun in some areas.
Fun. Probably Double Dragon as well.
Yeah, I never seen it, but maybe I should if it's still available on Tubi for free.
Yeah.
But I think we could stop here. You think that's a good stop point? Because we've been going on for a while.
We've been going.
Were y'all going to do talk any more off stream, or you're just going to go off?
Yeah, I'm just going to lay down.
Yeah, we're kind of beat actually.
Yeah, we've been going. We've been going for like what 2? We started about 7.
I woke up early and then I took a nap and then I went to work out and yeah.
I meant to work out, but I feel like me cleaning my car was already workout already.
Mm-hmm.
How can I forget Showgirls?
Yeah.
But thank you to Alex and Scotty for joining in here, and
well, thanks for being patient with the end. So
no problem, and thank you to everybody. I know it was kind of a crazy stream, and
absolutely. I think to say it was crazy is an understatement.
It definitely went off the rails.
Yeah, but it's all in good fun.
It's all in good fun. Absolutely.
But thank you guys again, and we will see y'all later. And hashtag release the Schumacher cut.
Hashtag release the Scooby cut in your words, right?
That too.
Yeah. Hashtag. How do I say this? Hashtag.
How about hashtag release the Shatner cut of Star Trek V?
There you go.
There you go. And hashtag.
Hashtag release the Wes Craven cut of Cursed.
There you go.
Yep. Shit. Hashtag. Wait.
Make Mortal Kombat better.
Make Mortal Kombat good again. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Hashtag make Mortal Kombat excellent again.
Excellent.
Hashtag. Bring on the Annihilation commentary.
Hashtag Annihilation commentary when. Yeah.
Hashtag
we may suffer, but we will annihilate this movie.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Hashtag that's all, folks.
Yep.
See ya.
All right, guys.
Ladies and Jay.